I would bounce between like Ice Queen and too much. There was never that balance within myself. But I know now when I see something from the jump, and I always see it, and I don't gaslight myself, then I'll be fine. I had a problem with gaslighting myself. Wouldn't believe what I felt. But now I know, and I trust myself enough to walk away the first time. But you see, I had to go through these things because I learned by experience. I'm a hands-on learner, unfortunately, and I learned my lessons hard, but I also learned them fast sometimes. I got better at breaking these cycles because all I've ever had was myself, you know? That's all I've ever had. And I'm not gonna ever let that fucking go. I remember becoming a ghost. I don't know when it happened, but I just remember one day I was gone. It's like a whisper. You don't realize you're sleepwalking till one day you either stay in that state or you wake the fuck up. And you do the shit that has to be done. You do the hard thing. Because you have to choose yourself so you don't lose yourself. I just remember when I was a ghost. I remember feeling like I was being pulled in two different directions that were not mine. Neither of them were fucking mine. So, I had to cut those off. It's like little threads. You know? And that woke me the fuck up. Because I chose myself. And I stopped living in a nightmare. Because my life was a nightmare. It always was. Because it was never my own. I was always at someone else's mercy. Until now. Until now. It's the first time I've lived completely on my own. Even though it seems as if the walls are decaying like they literally are. They are. They're mold. It's black mold. I have to get out, and I will. But I found a lot of peace. A lot of peace in being alone here. Even whenever I felt like I was losing my fucking mind. It was better than being a ghost. It was better than being a ghost. There's always something underneath the surface. It was pulsating. It was at first just an annoyance, and then one day it got so loud I couldn't ignore it anymore. I had to unchain myself because I had bound myself. Because we always have a choice. We always have a choice. Sometimes they're harder than others. Sometimes you can't see the path, but you just have to trust that everything will be okay, because the unknown is better than being miserable. And I wish my family would have seen that. And I feel sorry for people that would rather just stay in comfortable, is it really comfortable situations, because it's easier than not seeing at all, walking through the dark, alone. And just trusting that everything will figure itself out in time. I feel sorry for them, because you waste a lot of your life when you're afraid of being alone, and you're afraid of the unknown, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I've been free falling ever since. And I think I finally realized that my wings were always clipped behind me. Just because I couldn't see them at first didn't mean it wasn't there. But now I see. Now I see that I can do hard things, and I can be everything I need. And I can also let people into my life now, because I have discernment to know who is good for me now, because I see I'm really good at pattern recognition. I can see the difference in the body language and the passive aggressive comments, because I'm not going to gaslight myself about that shit anymore. When I see it, I take notes and I move on. I don't say anything, because it's not worth my time. I'm not going to pour into things that just want to disintegrate me, tear me the fuck down. No, I won't allow it. I won't even fucking hear it anymore. It is what it is. I used to be rejection sensitive, and now I'm not anymore, because I rejected myself for so long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did it. I think it was the wounds I had from my childhood. I had to acknowledge it, and I had to know where I perpetuated it to. And sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes it's hard to look yourself in the face and just see where you went wrong. But it's also hard to forgive yourself. But you have to. You have to, and I can forgive myself for things that might not seem correct in the moment to others. But I had a reason for it. I always have a reason for it. I don't want to just hurt people for no fucking reason. Only to defend myself, And I don't need to defend myself anymore. That door's closed.